Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going way beyond the AI you just talked to and jumping into the AI that actually does things. We're talking about the huge leap from simple chatbots to the next big thing, autonomous AI agents.
So we've all been there, right? You've had conversations with AIs like ChatGPT, Google Gemini, Claude. You give them a prompt, they generate some text. And look, they're fantastic tools for writing, for summarizing, for brainstorming, no doubt about it. But just imagine this for a second. What if, instead of just drafting an email for you, your AI could also check your calendar for a good meeting time, pull up the contact info from your CRM, and then actually go ahead and send that email for you? And that right there is the fundamental shift we're talking about. We are moving from a passive tool that just talks to a proactive assistant that can actually take action and get things done, all on its own. Okay, let's really dive into this. To get why an agent is so special, we first got to understand what today's chatbots can't do. So here's the core difference in a nutshell. A standard large language model, an LLM, is totally passive. It just waits for you to tell it what to do. And its knowledge? Well, it's basically stuck in the past, limited to whatever data it was trained on. An agent, though, is proactive. It doesn't just talk, it connects to live data, it uses external tools, and it actively completes entire workflows. It's the difference between talking and doing.
So, keeping that huge difference in mind, what exactly is this more powerful system we're calling an AI agent? The simplest way to think about it is this. It's a program that can look at its digital environment, make its own decisions, and then take independent actions to hit a goal you've given it. And it does all of this without you having to hold its hand every single step of the way. So how does an agent actually pull this off? How does it think and act in the digital world? Well, it all comes down to its core components, its toolkit, if you will. It's kind of like a person. An agent has a few key parts. It's got a brain, a really powerful LLM like GPT-4 that does all the reasoning and planning. It has memory, so it can actually remember your past conversations and keep things in context. And here's the game changer. It has tools. These are its connections to the outside world, like web search, APIs, or your calendar, that let it grab live info and actually take action. So how does this all work together? It's this brilliant process called the reasoning loop. An agent makes a plan, it uses a tool to execute a step, and then, and this is the magic right here, it looks at the result. It asks itself, okay, did that work? What do I do next? And then it completely replans its approach based on that brand new information. This is not some pre-written script, it's dynamic, real-time problem solving.
Okay, enough with the theory. How does this actually translate into the real world? Because this isn't science fiction anymore. Companies are using agents right now to totally transform how they do business.
And the applications are just all over the place. In marketing, agents are creating these hyper-personalized journeys for customers in real time. For content, they can act like your own personal stylist or travel agent. We're even seeing them automate social media outreach, handling DMs and comments to generate leads, or powering customer support bots that can actually give quotes and capture lead info 24/7. And the impact here is just wow. Let's take marketing again. The old way is this rigid, one-size-fits-all path. But an AI-enhanced journey, it's alive. It's dynamic. It adapts in the moment, personalizing the experience for every single person and even making proactive suggestions based on what they're doing. So this all sounds great, but let's get to the crucial point. What does this actually mean for the bottom line? What's the real return here? Well, the numbers are frankly pretty stunning. According to research from Gani AI, we're not talking about some tiny improvement. Businesses that really truly track the ROI of their AI agents get this, 2.3 times higher revenue growth than companies that don't. Just let that sink in for a second. That is a massive difference. That's a true competitive edge. And that incredible growth is coming from real, tangible improvements across the business. We're seeing conversion rates shoot up by as much as 45%, customer churn dropping by up to 40%, and operational costs getting slashed by almost a third. These agents are driving serious, measurable value. So what this all points to is a pretty fundamental shift.
We are moving from a world where we just use AI tools to a future where we actually collaborate with AI coworkers.
And the next step, as AI expert Liam Otley points out, is multi-agent systems. So this isn't about one super agent that does everything. No, it's about creating entire teams of digital workers. Each agent is a specialist in one thing, and they all work together to handle really complex business processes. Just picture it. You've got a research agent digging up data, which then passes it to a writing agent to draft a report, which then hands it off to an emailing agent to send it out to the whole team. That's the vision, right? A seamless, automated, collaborative digital workforce. And here's the real key takeaway. The biggest opportunity right now might not be inventing the next world-changing AI model. It's much simpler. It's about understanding what these agents can do for us today and helping businesses actually implement them into their workflows. Look, this isn't just a new piece of software. It's a new kind of colleague. This leap from a passive tool to a proactive coworker totally redefines our relationship with technology. And the most important question that leaves us with is this: how are we going to integrate these powerful new collaborators into our teams? Are we ready?